Good morning, everybody. Oh, what a night last night. I got a call from the landscaper. He said he would be here about 6. And I asked him, I said, okay, so what if, I help tear down some of this brush and stuff? He said, oh, you're free to help. I said, oh, awesome. Would it take some of the price off? He goes, nope. I was like, well, alright. So, that's one thing that can't be done. Wow, it's so dark. I think I passed by. Oh no, I passed by. Oh dear, I passed by my own house. That's sad. Wow. So yeah, I'm gonna meet up with the landscaper this morning. Probably gonna do a little bit of work. I asked him again about pricing, and apparently it went up overnight. He said it'd be about. He said hopefully he hoped it wouldn't be like maybe between 1,000 and 1,200. His partner said that he couldn't do it. They couldn't do that much landscaping for only between 5 and 750, like he told me yesterday. I was a bit upset by that, but I understand business is business. Yep. So I'm gonna wait here for them. I'm not sure how many will be coming out, but it'll be it's gonna be, I believe, well, not an all-day job, but a good amount. And while they're doing that, I might, yeah, my pocket flashlight worked pretty good. Sorry, got a little excited there. Yeah, I might do some more yard work myself over in this field behind the seeds, and I might seed this field back here that I chopped up yesterday. Oh, it dried up nicely since all the rain yesterday. Good. Alright, well, I'm gonna get to waiting around here. I didn't even have time to stop for breakfast because even the hotel didn't have a continental breakfast going on this morning, and had to pay I know I'm going to be here for a few months, so I paid a month in advance. Yeah, it was like almost 1,000. Well, it was almost $1,000 for 1 month, which isn't too bad. I hope it was a month. It may have been a week for all I know. I don't speak. I don't speak. It's apparently French owned, and yeah, I'm not very good in Francais, so yes, I am not sure how that works. I will see. Maybe it wasn't as bad as I think it's going to be. If it's more, I guess I'll just pay it because, well, I mean, I have to be around this area. I cannot, where my, wow, I didn't even think about that. I mean, it just came to my head. What am I going to do with my other house? Oh, wow. I don't think I can afford two homes. I mean, this is an inheritance. That other one, I mean, I owe money on it. I haven't even lived there but like a year. I mean, thankfully it's just an apartment. I mean, not like a house. I mean, when you live somewhere, you say it's home, and you just think home, house, stuff like that. But yeah, I rent an apartment. I guess I can. I mean, I am in a lease, so I might lose some money out on that if I move out. Cause I'm not I'll have to check. I think I've got 5 more months on the lease, and that's like $700 rent a month. Ooh, fantastic. I didn't even think about that. I just got so, we had the funeral and everything just happened so fast, and I came down here just to look, and then I decided I've got to build this place back up and make it into something, make it like it used to be. Like my grandpa owned all the land around here, all that field. I mean, he bought these back, I don't know, 50, 60 years ago, right? he built, he put up this fence with his bare hand. He built, well, he had this built, he helped build these. He helped build that house right there. This is historic to me. It's got to stay in the family. I've got to get, those few fields he did sell back. I don't know. The lawyer didn't tell me. I guess he didn't know why he sold those fields in the first place. I'm gonna have to do some digging to find out. I really am. I'm very curious about that. Anyway, now I still got half an hour. I'm gonna run into town and just grab a quick biscuit, and I'll be back, and we'll get to, we'll get to doing this landscaping business. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Well, I will check back with y'all later. Okay, thank you. Okay, everybody. They're just leaving. I've been out here about an hour now, and we trimmed away most of the brush that was preventing, the grass from even hardly breathing. There was an old, what used to be a barbed wire fence in here, and we removed it, and yeah, so that's awesome. We got that all fixed up. And also over here, I had to move that tractor out the way. I really got to fill this thing up with gas, but I'm afraid of taking it all the way to the gas station and back. It might, run out of gas on the way, and I don't really have a way to tow it right now. But over here, I got rid of a bunch of more brush, and I found this little, I guess this is, like where the property, where it divides, because there's a barbed wire fence on top of, I guess, well, this is now my wall, but this was, my grandpa's wall. And I took down a tree over here, and they hauled it off for me. Like I said, yeah, just evened out to be $1,000 exactly. It was going to be $1,150, but since I let them take away the huge giant tree, they threw off $150. They might get more out of it than that. I don't really care. I thought about asking them to get rid of this brush up here, but it serves a purpose. I kind of like having a wall around, not a wall, I'm sorry. Well, I guess maybe I like a fenced-in yard. I like the option of having that. And while they were doing that, and I helped out where I could, I got the cedar all hooked up to this tractor over here, and I was gonna seed, but I don't know what to do around here. I haven't yet to talk to any neighbors, and I'm not really sure where any neighbors live. A lot of this is just fields that people tend to. They don't live anywhere near here, so I think we're gonna go look around and see if I can find a neighbor or two and see what they have to say. So if I have any luck with that, I'll let you know in a little bit. Alright, I got a lot of good information. It seems that in this little township, there's about 12 different farmers who own all this land, including me. Now, oops, got distracted. Sorry, fella, sorry, okay. And it's basically, I guess they own like 6 fields each, and they keep, they all divide up their crops kind of equally. But the one thing that most people, that they don't grow a lot of, are oats. So I was, recommended to, sow some oats. So yeah, I'm not gonna do that right this second. I'm gonna have some, there we go. I want to get in here. Oh, wrong door. I forgot I put it back up like that. Yes, I wanted to till up the ground around there a little bit. Okay, hang on. Let me get out of here. Let's see, hook that up. Okay, it's all hooked up. and lift it up with hydraulics. Alright, let's start her up and get over there and get tilling that field. Now, yesterday when I did it, it was super muddy over in that other field, and yeah, I was told, not to do that as much. At least wait till the next day and it dries up a little bit. That'll, it'll help a lot apparently. And I talked to this guy named Daniel Kohler, and he was suggesting that along with the oats, he said if I don't know, he said I don't know much about your farming experience, but if you can do cotton, you can make a fortune out here, because that's also something we don't do a lot of because it's too expensive. Now, I'm not a rich man by any means. I got like, out of inheritance, I've got like, around $90,000 left. And that's got to do me until I either get a hang of this farm life and actually make a go at it and become a little bit successful at it, or I just sell off the property and everything and take take the profits and be done with it. Oh, I heard a crop duster. Yeah, just sell the farm and take the profits and just go live the high life, pretty much. Well, not the high life. I don't know how much I can get out of this. And, a few $100,000, and that would do me. I could go work part-time and live off the interest of this, but I don't want to. I really want to make, I wanted my grandpa to be proud. I know he was proud of me. I graduated high school, I graduated college. I admit, I'm still young. I was trying to find my way in the world, doing odd jobs, barista, waiter. I even dabbled a little in the computer industry. I was what you would call a secretary, pretty much. Well, I was an assistant. That's the job title. But I mean, that's an easy way of saying it. You answer the phone, you write notes, take notes for your boss, do scheduling, stuff like that. Just, minuscule stuff, nothing very important. But I was, fine doing work like that. And then this, and now this comes along, and it's something challenging for me. Because like I said, I didn't grow up, it's not like my grandfather raised me, And I'm sure many of you wondering, why didn't my dad or my mom get this? Well, that's a long story that I'm not going to get into. That's just say, basically, my dad and my grandfather were kind of estranged because my dad did something my grandpa didn't like, and he wasn't going to take it out on me because I was, I'm the grandson. I was born into everything. I didn't, physically do anything. So, my mom would bring me to see my grandpa because they didn't want to keep me, out of his life because my dad and him had a disagreement. So, yeah, so I did come and see him and visit him, and like I said, he'd out here working the fields. He would let me sit in his lap on the tractor and pretend like I was driving and stuff like that. And it was awesome. And now I'm doing it, myself for real. And I'll tell you what, I'm actually enjoying this. I mean, I don't know, it's just soothing. It's comforting. It's, I'm getting my hands dirty, so to speak. I'm sorry for rambling on. It's just sometimes you start talking and you just, got to get it out there, I guess. Anyway, I'm going to continue this field. Then we're going to run over and field the cedar. And I think I'm going to do these two fields as oats. And then I'm not sure what to do after that. I believe... Well, I actually have an idea of what I'm going to do next. But, we'll see what happens with that. But, yeah, I'll see you later. I'm going to get back to doing this. Alright, got it all hooked up, loaded it up with, a bunch of seed. Yeah, we're good to go. Oh, I gotta ask, because I don't know what this is, this thing over here. Anybody watching, can you tell me what is this? What is this thing here? I mean, ThunderCreek.com. I guess I could go to ThunderCreek.com and see if I can find something that matches it, but FST99. I mean, this is pretty simple. Aqua Trans. Aqua is water, and it's a tank. I mean, it's a water tank thing. I got that. This, I mean, it looks like a camper, like a... That's what it looks like, a camper. So, yeah, somebody, you know, let me know what that is, unless I just magically decide to look it up, you know. Anyway, so we're gonna jump in. Alright. See. Yeah, so while I was, doing the tilling, I was reading up on... Basically, this is the same as that, the drill over there. Basically, this just... See, you lower it down. Okay. And now you have to cut it on. And see, the power button is right there. Okay. And there we go. We're seeding the garden. Alright. Let's see, is it working? Look at that. Huh. Again, I feel such a sense of accomplishment. This is awesome. Let's bring it up. Turn around. Alright. Let's get it straight. Alright. Okay. Lower it down. Let it sink to the ground. And let's see how this is doing. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, I got some gaps because I'm not used to driving this with a seeder on it. But I'll get better as we go along. Okay, I'm gonna do this, and I've got to make a phone call real quick. So I'll let y'all know how it goes. All right, we're at the last stretch here. I think we're about done. Alright, so we got this field done. Just, well, it'll be in like 2 seconds. And there we go. Lift it up. Alright. That's our first field ever seeded and done. If Grandpa could see me now, he'd be, I don't know, he'd be whistling and waving and being like, yeah. He'd be real happy for me. I'm just gonna put it that way. Also found something neat. What? Now, I'm not sure what that is back there. Oops, I bumped into it. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Now, let's just cut this off and jump out and take a look. Now this, let's see, FSI Power Tech ST65. I don't know what this is. It looks like something you put on the front of your tractor to, I don't know. Let's see, what is this? Oh, I know what this is. It's a stump grinder. Oh, I bet we could have used this a while ago. I bet we sure could have. Oh well, that's alright. You know, one day one day I'll get to use it, I think. Oh, I forgot. We need to do the other field. Oh, what is that? Hang on. What is it? Oh, there's somebody coming. Hang on, I'll be back. Oh, okay. Wow, that's awesome. Mr. Kohler came by and he brought a Miss Pfeiffer with him. Well, Mrs. Pfeiffer, I should say. They both wanted to, express their condolences for the loss of my grandfather. They said the whole little township here was pretty upset about it, and they didn't know that, somebody was going to be moving in here, especially a relative, and taking it over. So they just wanted to, come by, see how I was, talk, tell me how good my grandfather was to them and all that stuff. And Miss Pfeiffer, she said that she was the one who bought, this field in front of the house here, and she would sell it back to me. She said she'll give it back to me, and it's not, a pride thing. She's happy to do it, happy to help me out. She said she didn't know what happened, but he said he was on hard times financially and he needed some money, so he sold it to her for like, just a few $1,000s. He didn't, it's probably worth, $20,000-$30,000, I guess. I don't know. I'm just guessing. She said we didn't talk the price yet. She said to get in touch with the lawyer, like her, I don't know what you call them. Like the land lawyers. I don't know what you call them. But anyway, she said lawyers, but I know what she meant. So yeah, they brought over some. They each brought over like a dish, a casserole for me, just some food to welcome me to the neighborhood. They didn't realize I wasn't living in the house because they hadn't been here in a while. And, I asked them if they knew anything, why it was boarded up. And they didn't know either. So that's another mystery. I've got to figure out, why is the house boarded up? Why did he sell the surrounding properties? But yeah. So that was, a little hour talk. It was a good talk. I enjoyed that they came over. But I, got to get back to work. And Mr. Kohler, he came over here, and I was showing him, some of the stuff that my grandpa left me, and he was like, and he got looking at this cedar here, and he said, boy, you don't need something that small for this little land. You need something a little bit bigger, not too much, just a little bit bigger. And so, yeah, he said, he gave me a couple of names of some, local farmers who might have some stuff they want to sell. If not, he said, get you a brand new one, ain't gonna hurt you nothing, boy. So I was like, okay. So I'm thinking, I might want to, get rid of this. I mean, he said it should have took me like 8 to 10 minutes on that field over there instead of the 30 it took me. And when he told me that, I was a little bit embarrassed. He would know more than me, and he, definitely does. So, yeah, I'm gonna definitely, listen to what he had to say. He asked me what kind of fertilizer I was using, and I was like, huh? What fertilizer? So he also suggested I go buy a fertilizer spreader, and I could do it myself. Or he said his son would be happy to come over and show me what to do for, he said he would do it for free, but I was like, nah, I couldn't have that. I said, I'll throw him a little bit of money. And he goes, that would make my son real happy. So yeah, I think I'm gonna, I got his number in my cell, and I'm gonna give him a call, maybe tomorrow, and I'll take him up to the store with me, and we'll get us a fertilizer spreader, and come back here, and I'll let him fertilize the field. He'll show me what to do. I'll learn. He gets to teach me. He makes a little bit of money. I get more friendly with the neighbors. This is a win-win situation. I'm just happy about that. But for today, I'm just going to finish up with the seeding. Yeah, I'm just going to finish this up, and you know, it's been a productive day. So I'm just gonna finish this up, go get some lunch. Well, it's only been 3 hours since I've eaten. So, yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna, just get this seated and, yeah, I'll end today's vlog here. Just, you know, it's a good time to end it. And, you know, good things happen. I'm happy. You know, I thank you everybody for watching. I hope you're enjoying, you know, these vlogs as much as me. And, you know, I will see you all tomorrow, where we're gonna do a lot more. Well, take care, everybody, and I'll see you tomorrow.